Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, girls and boys and girls, welcome back to our channel. Inspirational Minutes with David. If that's still woke. Inspirational Minutes with David. First of all, before we go any further, Happy New Year again. We're to the 5th, 6th day of the new year. Hope everything feels good and new to you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and let you know when our channel is on. So hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you in advance. How are you, lovely people? How are you? Lovely, conscious thinking, critical thinking, questioning your why type of people. How are you? And welcome back to Inspirational Minutes with David, the Fly Optician. All kind of things happen in the world. We're in the 6th day of the new year. So let's get it started. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification and let you know when our channel is on. And let you know when we're back. And let you know that I'm up here gonna be talking my ass off about some things that gonna, detonate and scratch the brain, right? It's gonna detonate and scratch the pineal gland, the pineum or the pineal gland a little bit more. Thank you in advance. Thank me later. Hey, today, our inspirational minutes with David today. Since we are into the new of the year, they say. Let's have a toast. Let's have a toast. Boom. Thank you. I must always start our talk out to quench my throat just a little bit since it is the weekend. Okay. All right. I will start it off with this. It's 2023. And I will tell you that we must not lose faith, right? In humanity. In mankind, I should say. Humanity is like an ocean, right? Now, if a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty because of a few drops. All right? Don't ever forget that. Today, our inspirational minutes with David today is our 23 Manifesto Rules for 2023. I'm going to talk about I'm going to give you some 23 pointers and probably end it with 6 little nuggets, but the main 23, we're going to talk about that. You also have to be thoughtful and mindful of who you are. Become more into who you are and where you're trying to go. Where are you trying to go and what level are you trying to go to? Your mind is a very beautiful computer. It only puts out what you put in, the input, the output. So this little poem, it say, patience, visit me. And it reminded me that good things take time to come to fruition and grow slowly with stability. Peace, visit me. And it reminded me that I may remain calm through the storms of life, regardless of the chaos that's surrounding me. So peace also visit me. Hope visit me. And it reminded me that better times lay ahead, 2023 people. Better times lay ahead. Well, yes, we must go through the chaos and the chaotic scenarios they're going to be bringing to us with these little shenanigans that they have, but hope visit me. And it reminded me that better times lay ahead. And it will be always And it will always be there to guide and uplift me. Humility visit me. And it reminded me that I may achieve it not by trying to shrink myself and make myself less, but by focusing on serving the world and uplifting those that's around me. Kindness visit me. And it reminded me to be more gentle, forgiving, and compassionate toward myself and those surrounding me. Confidence visit me. And it reminded me to not conceal or suppress my gifts and my talents in order to make others feel more comfortable, but to embrace what makes me. Focus also visit me. And it reminded me that other people's insecurities and judgments about me, they're not my problem. And I should redirect my attention and redirect it from others back to me. Freedom. That's a freedom, and freedom is one of the chapters in my book. So freedom visit me, and it reminded me that no one has control over my mindset, thoughts, and well-being but me. And love, living on valued energy, letting out vulnerable emotions. Love visit the fly optician. It visit me. And it reminded me that I not search for it in others, as it lies within me. It dwells within me. And that's how you live on value energy. That's by Tahala Hunter. Such a beautiful poem. You see, the universal reproductive constant never varies. It's Rachel's. Regardless of the wave of dimension or the accumulation of potential. Dimensions of mass change, but Rachel's and relations never change. Thank you, Walter Russell, for that. Now we go on to our 23 Manifesto Rules for the year of 2023. Number 1. I need you to stare fear straight in the goddamn face. Stare fear in the face so often that fear stops us. Instead, live fearless, knowing when to stop and when to move and when to be brave. 2, invest in your true friends. Good friends listen and they show up. Do the same. Friendship is a give and take and not a take and give. Friends are the ultimate gift. 23 manifestos for 2023. Number 3, no excuses. You see, excuses are, to me, I think I told you this before. The tools of the incompetent will be a monuments that will amount to nothing. They are monuments of nothing. Because we are nothing and no thing. So no excuses. Okay? You must take care of yourself, heart, body, and soul. And also I add your mind. There's no excuse for forgetting. No excuse for forgetting you. Your family needs you to love you. The same energy, the same tenacity as you love them. Number 4, guilt doesn't need to dictate choices. Don't let guilt stop you from taking care of yourself. Guilt, feeling guilty, keeps one stuck in mud. Let it go. Number 5, read real books again. Read real books again. I reiterate. I just purchased a book the other day. I got it in today. It came in my office today. Read real books again. Do I dare disturb the universe? Nice. Watch a miniseries. Netflix and chill, I guess. Start jogging. Oh my God, I got 4 miles in the morning. 32 minutes, by the way. 4 miles. Do something that is not work, not chores, but simply that makes you happy. Number 6. Number 6. Love. Okay, I'm gonna spread my head on this. Love your body. Your aging body. Yes, that one. That part. And stop lamenting. Stop criticizing. Stop overstressing about the wrinkles. But embrace them as another year that you have lived. Number 7. Don't shortchange yourself. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You are amazing. Yes, you are. Number 8. Listen more, judge less. Comparison is the death of contentment. Instead of judging, just be happy for others. Stop judging people. Just be happy for other people's success. And that brings you more success as well. Number 9, slow the hell down. Hold hands more. Say yes to one more book. They'll dance for them woke. Let them get the gum in the checkout line. Just be present. Number 10, create a margin in your life. There's space in between the busy and the crazy where you can just breathe again. So you can just breathe again. Number 11, do not be afraid of no and trying. And trying. The worst that can happen is that you can brush it off and try again. Number 12, be proud of yourself. Yes, please. Be proud of yourself. Like really nitty, giddy, gritty, proud. I'm talking like consuming total happiness of self. That it tickles you pink. Of all this showing up and trying and giving the little things you do that matter so greatly. Number 13, give to others. Maybe it's not money or time, but sometimes it can be a grace extended. Number 14, be straightforward with your words. Yeah, that's 14. Just be straightforward with your words. Number 15, love and love well. Love without fake expectations appearing real. Love without fear. Love unconditionally. Do not put limits on love. Number 16, forgive. Forgive. Forgive this. Forgive that. Over and over. Grudges decimate and destroy. And forgiving, it brings peace and freedom. Number 17, fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Don't lament or cry or criticize or feel bad about the falling. You get your ass back up and celebrate the standing. So fall 7 times, stand up 8, and be great. Number 18, learn from your experiences and mistakes. Learn from your experiences and your mistakes. They don't need to define. Sometimes those spaces of experience make us real. And in the real spaces, we forge a great connection. Number 19, take risks. Take risks. The most significant risk for me in life is the risk of not trying. Take risks and take them often. The most significant risk for me in life is the risk of not trying. Number 20, the mindset. The mindset. The mindset. What one thinks truly is what one believes, what one becomes. Watch what you put into your mind, because what you think it, you become it. If you let it in, it's going to make yourself out. The mindset. The mindset. The mindset. Watch what you let into your mind. Number 21, be adaptable. Life can change in an instant. We didn't know about that until, a lot of you guys didn't know that until about 2020. March. Did it not change? Did it not change? Number 22, love others deeply for who they are, for the courage, for their story. Kindness and love are priceless. Number 23, be a learner. Be a learner. Don't let learning stop you from taking action. You have to start. Just try. The only way to walk or run 1,000 miles is to complete 1 mile. So be brave and start. Begin. That's original words by Rachel Marie Martin of Finding Joy. Each person, you see, each person has a story. And each person is a story that the soul of the world wants to tell to itself. And if you don't know who you are, anyone can name you. Repeat that, David. Repeat that, David. If you don't know who you are, anyone can name you. Wisdom is an intimate knowledge having to do with the core of your own being. Wisdom begins with a radical self-knowledge before it ever becomes wise enough to be helpful to others. And this time, when everyone is separated into one degree or another from each other. And this time, when a decent is necessary. And this time, when many people are feeling the deep splits within themselves, as well as the suffering, the deep splits and fault lines of the collective culture, what's needed is not a series of simple binary choices. What is needed is not simply an add or accumulation of more information, but what is needed is a descent to the interior places of wisdom. Nothing is more threatening to others. Nothing is more threatening to others than your happiness or your success, both of which are rare and envied and fleeting. They can deal with beauty or wealth or carnal proudness with more ease than they can belittle or undermine those. Question their sources. But if you have some peace and some satisfaction, they will come after you. When you are in peace and they see that your peace is bringing you satisfaction, they coming. They are coming. Trust me when I say they coming. They coming. Even family and so-called friends. It makes people into mere animals. Marlon Brando said that. So I'm gonna leave you with a little nugget on the 23 manifestos of 2023. We're gonna add in. We're gonna slide in. We're just gonna slide in 6 more. I want to add to this because this is very important as well to overcome the ego power over you. The egos, E-G-O, let the E go and go. Power over you. Number 1, stop being offended. Only the ego is offended. The stronger the ego, the more fragile the person will be, as they tend to be more susceptible to being hit by criticism from others. Decrease the size of the target and to lessen the work of the arrows. Number 2, release the wind. Oh, wait, not the wind. W-I-N-D. Release the need to win. You can't win every time. Can you? The ego loves to be fed the illusion of competition. I know, I'm an Aries. I'm very competitive. He loves to divide us into winners and losers. Division. Black, white, winners, losers. Rich, poor. Usually this overwhelming need to want to compete with each other is linked to low self-esteem, where the person believes they need to compete with others to be able to prove their worth. Your worth is not measured. It's not measured by what you have or how successful you are, but by what you carry in your heart. So don't want to compete with the other person. Don't do that. If someone wants to compete with you for something, man, just let them win. You got it. You won. Let go of any need to want to compete or control any situation. Just do your best with what you can do at that moment. 3, let go of the need to be always right. 2023 we are in. The ego hates to admit it's wrong. It's better to die than to admit that you're wrong. It's the ego talking. The ego does not like to lose. For the ego, admitting that he or she is wrong is the same thing as handing over his or her power to the other person. The ego doesn't like to apologize either. The ego is stubborn, mean, downright nasty, as it believes it's always right in the situation, even when it's wrong. Even when the ego is wrong, it will not apologize because it feels like it's always right, even when it's wrong. Such stubbornness and arrogance only ends up harming even more the evolution of the person, him or herself. By admitting that you're wrong is not a sign of weakness, but of humility and maturity. Recognize that you will always be right is the first step to wisdom. Now remember that in life, we are each other's masters and apprentices. Number 4, let go of the need to be superior. True nobility isn't about being better than someone else. No, it's not. It's about being better than what you used to be. To be 1% better than the previous day. Stay focused on your inner growth with awareness that no one in this life is better than the other. We're all equal, endowed with different gifts. We're all equal, but endowed with different gifts and capabilities and potentials. Each one has its importance. Each one has its importance. Each one has its gift to give to the universe. Number 5, let go of the need for more and more and more. The ego mantra is more. The ego is never satisfied with what it has. No matter how much he or she gets or requires, it's insatiable. It's greedy. He or she will always feel that it's not enough. And this will keep them in a perpetual state of striving for things that may never, ever, ever come. Learning to be grateful for what you already have is the first step in breaking free of this conditioning. Everything you need starts to come to you naturally from the moment you stop this search for wanting to get more. Number 6, the last one. Let go of your reputation. Yeah, I said it. Let it go. Let go of your reputation. You see, your reputation doesn't depend on you. It resides in other people's minds. Thus, therefore, you have no control over how others will see you. If you talk to 30 people, you have 30 different reputations. Therefore, abandon this idea of reputation. Don't worry about being well seen or spoken or poorly by others. Who gives them? Focus. Do not attach too much importance to this. Go back inside yourself and try to live simply. Be honest. Be true. Be real. Be authentic. Be yourself. And if you do, you'll see that people who like you will like you for who you are and not for what you appear to be. 2023. I gave you 23 manifestos to go throughout this year. And I added a 6th bonus with that. Bonus bullet points with that. 2023 is going to be an amazing year. And again, there's going to be some shenanigans. You know that. They got that coming. But you keep evolving. You keep growing. You keep living out of the state of love. Living on value energy. You keep having gratitude. You keep learning. Evolving. Thank you. If you made it this far in our Inspirational Minutes with David, hit the subscribe button. And this book, yes, is entitled, Do I Dare Disturb the Universe? From the Projects to Prep School, a memoir. Charlie's Lies. Lyles. You know I butchered somebody's name in a minute. I'm sorry. I'm about to get into that in a minute. If I love myself, I love you. And if I love you, guess what? I love myself. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications. Hit the like and share. Comment. I'm always committed to committing. You know what I'm about to do. The Audacity of Woke by David Butler. Get the book. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. It's going to be an amazing year this year. I love you in truth. Peace.